Hello everyone. Today we're going to be discussing how you can use the Humanities Full Text EBSCO database to help you find some sources for your classes. We're always going to go to Cougar, click on Library, and go to our library homepage. Take a moment and just look at the library hours in addition to the ways that you can contact us should you need additional assistance. For today, we're going to go to Electronic Databases and then click on this Databases A to Z button. There are a couple of ways that you can find the particular database you're looking for. In this case, we can click on H for Humanities, or we can go up to the top and type in Humanities in this search box. You'll see we have two options here, but we want this first one, Humanities Full Text EBSCO. And this is what the basic search screen for this particular database looks like. We are going to go ahead and click on Advanced Search so that we have a few more options to construct our search with. You see here we have our search boxes. We'll go ahead and start putting in the story that we're looking for. And then we're going to scroll down a little bit. We always want to make sure that this full text box is checked. That way we know that all of the articles we're going to be getting are going to only be full text. You also see next to that a scholarly peer-reviewed journal articles button. This is very useful if your instructor has told you that they only want scholarly or peer-reviewed journals. As we scroll down, we see document type. We could go ahead and tell it we either want, say, an article or a literary analysis if we wanted to do that. Next to that, to the left, we see publication type. We could tell it we only want academic journals. For now, we're just going to continue scrolling and click on Search. Here you can see we have 19 search results. If we look to our left, we see the ways that we have already narrowed our search down. As we look under that, if we wanted to narrow it down even further, you can see we have our scholarly peer-reviewed journals button again. We have our time and our date again. Let's go ahead and tell it we only want academic journals. We don't want the reviews. If we want to narrow things down further, we could click on perhaps subject and see if there was anything there that we wanted to look at. If we go through all 17 of these articles and we don't find anything that we want, it would be a good idea to also run a search on the author of the work. If we click search, you can see we get significantly more articles. In this instance, we may definitely want to make sure we're saying we only want scholarly articles, we only want academic journals. And so now you can see we've narrowed down our results just a little bit. Very quickly, I want to point out this green button over here. It says Need Help. This is our library chat interface. If as you're running your search, you would like the assistance of a librarian or you have a question, please feel free to use that and get directly in contact with the librarian. Let's go ahead and take a moment and look inside one of these articles. Here we have all of the publication information, the title, the author, the document type, and the subjects. Under that, you'll see abstract. Sometimes it may be called description. It's always a really good idea to read through this very quickly so that you can see if the article is actually going to be something that is going to be useful to you before you read the entire thing. If we look over to the right, we'll see lots of ways that we can save our article. We can send it to our Google Drive. We can print it. We can save it or download it. We can also email it to ourselves. If this is what we choose to do, we'll just put our email address in the email box. Make sure it says PDF is separate. And then we'll go down and change this to citation format and look for our MLA. Once we click send, we should get that confirmation email and the article is now waiting for us in our email box. Directly all under those options, we have our Cite button. We click on that, and then we're going to scroll down until we hit the MLA Edition. We just want to remind everyone to take a quick moment to double check that the citation has generated properly. And once you copy and paste it into your Works Cited page, to make sure that the format has also copied and pasted correctly. We'll take a real quick look into the PDF. You can see here is the PDF. To the right, we have all of our ways. Again, we can send it to our Google Drive, we can email it to ourselves, and here's our citation in case we forgot to do that on the front page. And here's the way we can print it or download it. If you have any additional questions or you need more assistance, please feel free to contact the library at library@clevelandstatecc.edu. You can also give us a call or talk to us on our chat service. We'll always be more than happy to see you in the library as well.